Ugh, what is good with your dough? Shofu in this bitch like a pregnancy test. Now, okay, hold on. First of all, we need to address something. Last time I used this team in a battle, I got 1,000 comments asking me why I'm using Dragonite on a sand team. Really? Are you fucking serious right now? According to that logic, I might as well never use Dragonite because in a game filled with stealth rocks and just hazards in general, my Dragonite may lose his multiscale, and that is just so bad because Dragonite is such a bad Pokemon unless its multiscale is intact. No, that's completely false. Dragonite is a good Pokemon regardless of multiscale. That's like saying Skarmory is not good unless its sturdy is intact. No, that's a goddamn lie. Sturdy is a perk that it gets. It's an added plus. It's a bonus. Dragonite is good. It's a good Pokemon. It can set up on a lot of things regardless of if multiscale is intact or not. Sure, I'm hindering myself by having Sandstorm and breaking my own multiscale, but who gives a goddamn? I know I don't, so you shouldn't either. Bitch! Now, without further ado, I got a battle here against PokaCola. Met him on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. Oh my gosh, I can't go on there anymore. That excerpt from the beginning of the battle, that guy was a goddamn retard, real talk. I spent 20 minutes trying to battle this dude because we couldn't connect. When we finally connect, he's the one who asked me for an OU battle. So he was asking for an OU battle, and I accepted the challenge, and we finally get into the battle. This motherfucker has a fucking Kangaskhan, an Espeon. What else did he have? He had some other bullshit, that fucking Arcanine and shit. Man, oh my lord. Let me calm down. Alright, let's get into the battle. PokaCola, he was a good guy. You know, he knew what he was doing. So, yeah, we're gonna get into the battle. Chia. So looking at his team, I decided to lead with Tyranitar even though he had a Ninetales just because I knew I could get at my rocks and he doesn't have a Rapid Spinner. So, you know, might as well get at my rocks first turn. But he leads with his Heatran and he doesn't have a balloon, so I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake. And he ends up staying in and going for the Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to go for the Earthquake and demolish his shit. And now the score is 5-6 after the first turn. Always good. And I don't mind that he got his Stealth Rocks up because I do have my Tentacruel still alive, so, you know, I can always, Rapid Spin later. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to switch into my Tentacruel right now. Toxic bitch! Because I thought he might want to go for the close combat, but he actually makes the good play and goes for the U-turn. I actually kind of predicted that, but, you know, it's the second turn of the battle, so I'm not going to stay in when he sends out a freaking Infernape. That's just not smart. So here, he sent out an Alakazam. Now, he should have went for the substitute this turn, but he kind of messed up in my eyes and went straight for the Psychic, because there's no way in hell I'm going to stay in. So he should have went for the substitute there because he does have substitute. So he kind of just screwed himself up. Now here, I'm going to go for the Crunch because just in case he did have the substitute or didn't have the substitute and just went straight for the Focus Blast, I wanted to be able to one-hit KO him. But he goes for the substitute and I go for the Crunch. Now I think he's going to switch out because I have max HP. I can live a Focus Blast. So I go for the Pursuit and that plan worked out like a charm because he stayed in. I went for the Crunch and then he switched out and went for the Pursuit. So that's a dead-ass Alakazam. The score is 4-6. Very early. So now he switches out to a Scizor, and I'm going to go out to my Klepto, you know, just because that's a Scizor wall, you know what I'm saying? And he is apparently choice banded because he goes straight for the U-turn. And now he's going to send out his Infernape, and I'm very scared, very, very, very scared. So I'm going to switch the hell out, and I'm going to go to my Toxic bitch! And my Tentacruel is bold, so it's not going to take that much damage from this Flare Blitz here. And I can tell by the amount of damage that it did that it's not choice banded. So wait, is he Life Orb? Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay. So yeah, so he's not banded, so that's good. And now he's gonna go for the U-turn just to switch out. He should have just switched out directly just so he wouldn't lose HP from hitting me, because that was really worthless. His U-turn did nothing to me, yet he still took 10% of his own HP away. So he should have just switched out directly. It's not a really big deal, but at the end of the battle, that can come back and that can hurt you in the end of the battle. You might need that HP that he just wasted. Anyways, I go straight for the Rapid Spin because he had Stealth Rocks up, obviously. So now I'm gonna switch out, go to my Klepto, and he actually goes for the Stone Edge. So it's one of them Conch Elders with Stone Edge. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go for the Roost here because he's most likely gonna go for the Drain Punch. I could have went for Brave Bird, but I just want to get him out of here. So I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind, and I Whirlwind him out to his Skarmory. So that's not too bad because now I can you know, set up my spikes and then I can, you know, roost my HP back. I'm just gonna let him set up because there's really no point in switching my Tentacruel back in. I could have switched it in now, but I wasn't sure if he was gonna predict that and go for the Brave Bird. So I'm just gonna set up my own spikes, and then next turn I'm gonna go for the Roost, and he's gonna keep setting up his spikes, and I'm gonna keep setting up my spikes. And then I'm going to eventually switch in my Tentacruel as Death Fodder because after 3 layers of spikes, there's no way my Tentacruel can live the switch in. So I might as well just set up all my hazards and then, you know, let him whirlwind me out to whatever he wants. And then after he whirlwinds me out to my Celebi. No! I didn't even use Celebi this entire battle at all. Except for now. I go for the U-turn. And I just got a text message. Holla at me, bitch. Now, I'm going to go for the U-turn and switch in my Tentacruel because if he wants to go for Whirlwind again, it's going to be ineffective because my Tentacruel is going to die upon switching in. And, yeah, he ends up going for the Brave Bird, just trying to get a huge hit off on my Celebi. But it was in vain because I switched in my Tentacruel. Holla at me. So, I said holla at me twice. That's very redundant. Anyways, I switched into my Tyranitar just to set up my Stealth Rocks because why not? Might as well get some more hazards. My hazards. And he goes for the Whirlwind. Not a problem because I switched in my Tyranitar just for the reason of setting up Stealth Rocks. And he actually Whirlwinds me out to my Skarmory, and I have no idea why the hell he switched out here. No idea at all. None. I have no clue because I'm just going to go for the Whirlwind. I thought he was going to predict the Whirlwind and go for the Whirlwind himself. But I actually Whirlwind him back out to his Skarmory, and that all that means is that if I use Whirlwind again, something on his team is going to be taking heavy damage. So he actually goes for the Brave Bird. I have no idea what the fuck he's doing right now. He's been playing pretty well up till now, but right there, I don't know why he didn't go for the Whirlwind himself. We have a speed tie, so if he had Whirlwinded me out, he might have gotten heavy damage on one of my Pokemon. But I ain't complaining. So yeah. Ugh. So now I'm going to predict him to go for the Flare Blitz because he has no other choice. He could have predicted me to go for the... Actually, that was a bad move on his part because there's no way in the Kingdom of Hell I'm going to stay in with my Skarmory. So he should have predicted that and went for close combat. I know I would have. But I say that because that wasn't a hard prediction to make. So, you know, I'm trying to point things out to you guys that you guys should, like, remember for, you know, in the future. So, he's going to send out his Scizor just to take out my Tyranitar with a U-turn, and at this point, it's pretty much game over, because I'm going to send out my Skarmory, and, oh, no, I'm going to send out my yeah, it's game over, yeah, because it's fine. I have Durandurowzu. I'm definitely going to put that on a shirt and wear that shit every single day. Anyways, I go out to my, it's fine, he goes up to his Conkeldurr there, I'm going to take him out with an Earthquake, then he's going to go out to his Choice Band Scizor. And it's fine, it's pretty damn hard body, so, you know, you already know he can take a Choice Band Bullet Punch all day and night. Kid Cudi, bitch. And I take the Bullet Punch and I'm going to finish him off with an Earthquake. His last Pokemon is Skarmory. Now, he shouldn't have just ran here. He ran, you know, if I didn't already spoil it. But he could have done some major damage to my team with that Skarmory, even though, you know, the score was about 4-1, I think. Because all I had left was Celebi, Landorus, Dragonite, and my own Skarmory. He couldn't take out my own Skarmory, but he definitely could have taken out Landorus. He probably could have taken out Celebi. If he roosted and, you know, Brave Bird, that combo, he probably might have been able to even take out my Dragonite, so he shouldn't have ran. He should have just... I never run when I think there's even a slim chance, just because, you know, hacks is present in Pokemon, so it's not all up to skill. It's up to luck sometimes. So, you know, just pointing some things out there. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Cheer and cheer and cheer and